guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin Kathleen. If you enjoy this look right here that I did and want to know how I got it or did it or what have you, please keep watching the video. And thanks for even clicking on it. So let's get to it. Here it is. Okay, so for a transition color, we're going in with the color Dawn from the Subculture Palette, and we're just going to put that in our crease, lay down a good base for the rest of the colors. Okay, so next we're going to pick up the color Fudge, and then pretty much where you put your eyeliner, we are going to pack on that color, and then we are going to start blending it out and blending it into the crease, and then throughout this look we will just be building up that intensity and blending it out. Next we're going to take the color All Star, and we're going to put that pretty much where we put the color Fudge, but then also just concentrate it more in the crease as well, and using that same technique about putting it kind of where your eyeliner would be, and then just drawing the base of it, and then after that, where you get it where you want it, then blend it out. Picking up a little more fawn, I am just going to blend that into the crease colors, just to make sure that there's not like a harsh line. And then I'll be going back in after we cut our crease just to intensify the color a little bit more. Alright, so we're going to cut out our crease with the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. And a little trick that I learned from Nicole Guerrero's channel, if you have crazy lids like me, it's nice that you just are able to look up like that, and then it kind of like acts as a guide to where to put your other concealer instead of having to like figure it out for yourself. It just makes it a lot easier. So thanks for that, Nicole. But yeah, so this will just act as a good base for our lid shadow. So yeah. Alright, then taking the color Adorn, we are going to be using our finger to put it on the majority, the large space of the lid, and then later on we're going to be using just like a little brush just to get more into the crease. But to do this main portion, I feel like the finger definitely works the best. Alright, so going back into Fudge and All Star, we are just going to darken up our crease and darken up the outer corner, and then just blend it out. I do this a lot throughout this eye look. I build it up, blend it out, and then just keep building and blending until I get it how I like it. But then taking the color Dawn again, don't forget to keep going back to your transition color. It's very important that you keep this gradient look going. So I'm going in with whatever's left on this brush. I did not dip it back into the palette. I'm just kind of blending it out a little, and then I'm going to be picking up a larger blending blush brush and just blending it out a little extra. And then as you'll see, as I speed up this part, I do just go back into those two colors, All Star and Fudge, just to get it how I like it, just by patting a little and then blending it out again. Okay, and then with the Tartlette and Bloom palette, I'm going into Funny Girl, and using my finger just to do the inner corner highlight. This is the only color that I didn't use out of the Subculture palette, but the one I was going to use looked a lot more pink than I wanted. And to kind of blend that in, I'm just going to go over it with this brush. So then the next step is just going to be to do a face makeup, and then we can finish off with the under eyes, the eyeliner, all that good stuff. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so first I'm going to be taking this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, the pore minimizing one. Just a little bit like that on my hand. Don't mind my nails, they are so grown out. I'm actually going to take them off. My nails underneath are like so brittle, it's insane. So I think I'm just going to like give them a break, you know. It's always good to have that type of thing. Oh, and then I'm gonna, for the rest of my face, because I just concentrated that one on my more porous region, I'm gonna go with the NYX Pore Filler to do like on the rest of my face. This stuff comes out kind of funny. It's like chunky and like not sticky, but if you work it in with your fingers, it gets a little better. I'm in the market for new primers. I think I'm gonna try the e.l.f. moisturizing primer. When I bought these, I was like really into the whole I just want pore minimizing, but I feel like this stuff, like, I feel like they're okay. They're pretty good. I like them, but I don't know, I feel like it leaves my face more dry. And especially since it's wintertime, I definitely need one that is moisturizing. But yeah, okay, so anyways, like I normally do, pretty much, okay, so for me it's like no makeup, like at all, to just a little bit of mascara or like a full face. Like I can't just do like a little bit of foundation, like that's not a thing for me. Like eyeshadow, like light brown eyeshadow with just mascara, that I can do just fine. But like if I'm gonna do anything to my face, it's gotta be full out face makeup. There is no in between for me. So I can't. So yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna take the orange and the green concealers by LA Girl Pro Conceal just to do a little color correcting. Like my skin, I have like bumps and like redness on my skin, so I don't really know what it is. I went to the dermatologist for it, like I think maybe 2 different times. Oh, and with a damp beauty blender, I'm just gonna kind of work this in. But yeah, I have it, it's on my arms, it's on my face, I don't get like, the bumps on my face don't really act like the bumps on my arms. The bumps on my arms are more like I don't want to say pimples because they're not pimples, but they're like, you can like end up popping them, which is gross. And it's not like an ooze, it's like, I think it's keratin buildup or whatever, but like they're like thicker, and there's usually always like a ingrown hair too. So that's maybe TMI for some people, but I know some people like that type of thing. So, alright. Okay, so now that that's done, now we can go into a foundation. I recently picked up this matte and poreless foundation in the color 220 Natural Beige. So we'll see how it works. It's supposed to be normal to oily skin. I don't even know if this is my right color. I just kind of grabbed it. So we'll see. If it's not, we'll just mix in some other colors. So, I feel like this could be a good color. Maybe a little too, what's it called? Dark. But who knows? We'll see. We'll try it. Alright, usually with my foundation, I will go in with my brush, like a kabuki brush, but I feel like this is like, I don't know, a different consistency than I normally go for. It's It's more like watery. Yeah, that's not gonna work for me. I'm gonna go in with my Clinique Even Better makeup, or it says makeup, that's how I read it. But it's foundation, whatever. An 05 neutral. And I think I'm probably gonna just mix in a little bit of my Marc Jacobs because that's pretty light. It's a pretty light foundation. It's when I was super pale. If you can imagine, even more pale than this. But yeah, this is Ivory 14 medium. Where the heck is my brush? Oh, right in the jar, where it's supposed to be. Okay, so we are done pouncing, almost, apparently. It's never really done, I feel. But yeah, so now we are just going to contour and, you know, do a little highlight. And for contouring, I'm going to be using this LA Girl Pro Conceal in Toast. See? And then I'm gonna need a new one, damn. This Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. So yeah. Oh, and the color light. So nobody wants to see this, so we'll speed that up too. Okay, so now we are just gonna set everything with powder. For my contour, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. These two colors right here. And I'm just gonna be using the brush that she designed to go with the palette. It doesn't come with the palette, which kind of sucks, but it is, in my opinion, worth it. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. Just gonna be taking those two and carving out my face, just bronzing it up. So my giant forehead, definitely bringing that down. Try and make it look a little smaller, which is pretty impossible. When I'm doing my jaw, I literally just move it to the most away from me side. Okay. Ah! Okay. I'm back. So now, don't we have that? With this small tapered blending E45 brush by Sigma, I'm going to just be taking the lightest shade and going in to the smaller places. It's Sigma Soft Focus Shader E52 brush. With that same color, I'm just going to be taking a little on there, and this is honestly the easiest brush to contour your nose with. Alright, so now that that part is done, I'm going to set my light stuff. And today I'm just going to be using this Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder, color 100, matte and poreless. And then on my Real Techniques sponge, I'm just going to set everywhere that I put the light, whatever it's called, concealer. Okay, so now that I did my brows and they are done, which I used the Brow Bar to Go by Gerard Cosmetics. It's just the powder, just that guy right there. But yeah, so now I'm going to be taking off the bake. the baker stuff. So my brush. How do I always lose my brushes? They're literally, oh, it's right here. They're never where I put them. Then I'm going to be taking this L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder in Neutral and my Kat Von D Lock-It Powder Foundation in Medium 57, plus my Matte and Poreless Translucent, just kind of like a dab of each, and then going to blend in the rest of my face con ellos. Oh. Okay, now that that is done, I'm just going to blend in my nose contour better. So now that that is done, we are going to move on. I'm going to do my iconic London illuminator drops in the color Original for a little highlight before we do a powder highlight. And sometimes I'll put this on with my foundation and like the liquid steps, because I don't usually like to put on like anything liquid after I put on my, you know, what's it called already? Powder. After I put on powder on my face, I don't usually like to put liquids on. And that I'm just putting on the highest points of my cheekbones where the sun would hit, and just a little up her. Okay. Go over it with a beauty blender so it's not crazy. A little here. Ooh, that was a little, that got a little too crazy. And with Carly Bible, I like the boogers. Okay, so don't hate. I have to go blow my nose. I'll be right back. So I'm back. So now I'm just gonna do some blush before we do our powder highlight, and then spritz our face so we can come back to life. For how what's it called? Blush. I was gonna say highlight. I'm using Maybelline Fit Me blush in Deep Wine number 310. I like to do this and then just kind of swoosh it back a little over the nose. Alright, but then I don't really like blush too much, so I'm just gonna, I feel like the redness from my cheeks already kind of comes through at the end, so I don't like to add a lot of blush. Go over the creases. Sorry, I keep sniffling. I think I'm getting sick. Alright, and then for powder highlighter, we are going to be using the Mirame highlighter from Dose of Colors Desi X Katie Collection. See? Alright, and then I'm gonna just be taking this little baby by, I was gonna say baby guide, whatever. But yeah, from e.l.f. and it's a flawless concealer brush.
gonna use it as a highlighter brush and just kind of go where the light hits my face, you know. And it's kind of a rose gold, so it kind of also is like blushy. So it's nice. I'm just gonna dab that in. Alright, then I'm just gonna go over this one more time. Not crazy, probably just with the first color out of the two. Just kind of blend in my contour and highlight a little more. Just go over it, loving up the face. Okay, and since after that I'm going to be taking my NYX matte setting spray because it's the only setting spray I have. Also want a dewy setting spray or like just a normal finish. Alright, and then I'm just gonna go. Okay, and one of the last steps besides lips, eyeliner, finishing up the under eyes. Jesus, we have a lot more to do. I'm just going to be putting on, what is it called? With this tiny little brush that I chopped off. It was a little paintbrush I got from Target. I'm gonna be taking this guy, the last one, and just filling in my beauty marks.
After you're done drawing on those beauty marks, be sure to dab them with the beauty blender to make them more natural.
I am going to now do my eyeliner, and I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Paris Infallible, the super slim liquid eyeliner. It has a little thing like that. It's really helpful, super easy if you're a beginner at doing makeup, and this is the color Black Noir. Yeah, so I'm gonna just do this off camera and then I shall be back. Okay, so we did the eyeliner and now we're just going to finish off the under eye. So I feel like we're gonna just basically do the same thing, just in reverse. So with this little brushy brush that I got from the Naked 2 palette, and this side, I'm going to take Dawn and kind of just smudge it. Doesn't really have to be super nice because it's just our L'Oreal transition color. I like it since I have such creasy eyes. I like when it goes down farther. But alrighty. So next, we're just going to take Fudge and All Star together. We're going to push it a little closer, keeping it more at the outer portion. Next, we are going to take Acorn. Oh, it's Adorn. We're going to take Adorn with the other end of that, and we're going to put that in the center of our eye. Just kind of mix in those. So I'm going to use this Funny Girl from the Tartlette and Bloom palette by Tarte, and I'm just going to go back into the corner with my finger and rub this into the front and the bottom. Wipe the end of this brush off and just kind of go like that. I think I'm just gonna darken up the eyeshadow on the eyes just a tad with the All Star and the fudge. Okay, now I'm just gonna go up and darken my eyeliner that got kind of you know, with powder and stuff, so it's like lackluster at the moment. And then I'm gonna just put on my false lashes. They're by Ardell. They're the Wispie lashes, and I'm gonna be using the Telescopic Mascara by L'Oreal Paris as well. So I'm gonna do that, and then I will be right back to finish off the look with some lips. Hi. Okay, so I freshened up my eyeliner, put on my lashes, and I also tightlined using my Marc Jacobs Eyeliner gel crayon, and it's black. I don't know if it has a different color, but I didn't see one. Anyway, so for the lips, I am going to be using my NYX lip liner pencil in the color Natural. Okay, so after I line my lips with the NYX, I am going to be using my I Love Sarai X Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in 951. I didn't want to use a liquid lip because my lips are dry AF today, so I'm gonna use Karen's 951. Alright, so after I put on that lip color, I'm just going to go over my highlight for here. ¿Dónde está? Mírame. ¿Dónde está? Oh. Okay, found it. Alright, so I'm just going to be using this little flat side. Alright, so this is the final result here. Here we are. Yeah. Just put on this platy flannel, what have you, whatever you call it, wherever you're from. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this look, enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I will be forever grateful. But yeah, thanks so much for even watching it, and have a great rest of your day, night, weekend, whatever it is, and I will see you guys next time.